Hi guys, I'm here today with a massive B&M haul. My name's Fawn. I do lots of hauls, unboxings, get driven mad by my dogs. If that sounds like your kind of thing, please subscribe, click thumbs up, say hello. Anyway, I have resisted, but I gave in the other day and I took my husband. He thought I was mad. So let's start off with the really boring things. I have my big long Mercedes and we'll go with the simple things first. So first up, I picked up pink Himalayan sea salt. I love pink Himalayan sea salt. Sea salt? Himalayan pink salt, isn't it to do with the sea? Himalayan sea salt. Oh. Anyway, it's usually really expensive. They had it in the course or the fine. I bought the course. It was £1. I love saying that. It was £1. Next up, for said nuisances, I picked up a huge box of their Dentastix. This was £4.75. If you bought two, it was £9. I still only got the one, but £4.75 is not a bad price. I've also been decluttering. I'm trying desperately to get rid of some of the junk around the house, and I have found things that I just don't want to get rid of. Clothing, just little things. They're sentimental. Mostly fabric. So I saw these in the shop. These were £3 and you get 2 vacuum storage bags. What I like about it is they're scented. I thought that was such a cute idea. So I can put some of the things in there, suction them up, put them away, know they're safe, know the moths can't get to them. And I've never tried scented, so I thought I'd give it a whirl. I then bought a Nivea. I was feeling very hot and bothered and I was trying to figure out whether my deodorant was working as well as I wanted to, and I haven't used Nivea for a while, but this is also the black and white. I keep getting marks on things. It was £1.29, so I thought that was a really good price and I'd give it a whirl. My husband picked up this one. It's a large fairy. It's not anti-bac. I normally use the anti-bac, but this is to go down the toilets. We've been advised by a plumber who came out to a problem that we had. We have a septic tank, which can make things a little difficult. And we do, you know, we use all the conventional things, but he said just putting a few drops of this down the toilet every so often can really help clear what's going down the pipes. And I had said to my husband, you're not taking the one from the kitchen. The idea of it going up to the toilets and then back down, or like, ugh. So he bought this specifically for the toilets, and it was £1.49 for a really big one. That might be a bit TMI. I picked up a jar of Prince's sardine and tomato paste. I don't really know why. I just saw it. It took me back to my childhood. It was something we used to have on toast, usually on a Sunday evening, because we'd have a roast dinner for lunch, or a big roast for lunch, and then it was something lighter for dinner. And this was something, my father loved sardine and tomato paste, and I can't remember the last time I've eaten it. It was 50p, and I just thought, I'm going to do it, you know, just for that. Yeah, there's something about it, takes me back. I also picked up some coconut milk, 69p. I think that's a good price for coconut milk. I needed one, so I picked it up. It's by somebody called Island Sun. My hubby then picked up Prince's corned beef. It was £1.99, so I don't know that that's a special price or anything, but he's doing this keto diet, so he's eating meat constantly. He's driving me wild, and he was bemoaning the fact that he was getting a little bit fed up. I do him minced beef. I cook it with some spices, and then we keep it in a tub in the fridge, and he puts it with scrambled egg, and he puts it, but he was bemoaning the fact that he's getting a little bit bored with it, and what spices could I use? And I said, well, what about crumbling up some corned beef? So he was in for that, so that was bought. Now this is a random one. I've never seen this before. I love HP sauce, and you know yourself, if you go to a burger van or a cafe of some description, they usually don't have HP. They have brown, which is fruity, a brown sauce, or tomato sauce, and I'm an HP girl. And when I saw these, I was blown away by the idea, and they were 15, I think it's 15, let me just check, yeah. 15 sachets for £1. I can keep these in the glove box of my car, and then if we do go out anywhere, and on the way back we see a nice looking burger van and we just can't resist going over for a, you know, a bacon egg roll, I've got my sauce with me. I've seen these on a few other people's channels. I think Michelle Osgood had them, and I think Kate McCabe maybe. I'm a big water drinker. I don't really drink fizzy drinks at all, and in the summer I just can't do a hot drink, not for love nor money. But you do get bored, you do want something sometimes, and they both said that these were great. These are the Kids Infuse, cold infuse for water bottles. This one I got was strawberry lemonade. I love lemonade, you know, that flavour. There was 79p for, I want to say, 12, for 12 little sort of tea bag-esque things. So I thought, I'm going to try it, because there are moments when I just think, oh, it'd be nice to have something other than water. I've given in to the latest craze and decided to try a Fabulosa. I'm a Zoflora girl, I have to say, but so many people have said this is great stuff. I thought, maybe I'm missing out on something. So this one's called Opulence. It was £1 for this size, and it smells, because I mean, what does Opulence smell like? I have to say, it does smell nice. I'm not sure what it smells of, but it smells nice. I also picked up some wax melts. I don't think you can go to B&M and not get some wax melts. I actually like these ones. They're called Fresh Linen. They're £1.50 for a pack. I got 2. Inside you get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10 little wax melts. That's the smell I prefer around the place, and I couldn't resist getting them. As they went down the checkout, my husband said, what the hell are they? And the lady on the till said, don't worry about it, there's something that makes your home much nicer, but you never need to think about it. She had a sense of humour, even though it was a hot, stuffy day and she was having to work with a full mask on because it's policy. I just think that's crazy. I think you should be able to, as a member of staff, you should be able to choose whether to do it or not. Of course I have mine on, but I can't imagine working a 7 or 8 hour day in a store like that, which is quite stuffy, with a mask on. I don't know how they do it, and I can only take my hat off to them. If I had one, I would. My husband picked this up for me. It's just a basic hand cleansing gel, you know, an antibacterial one, complete instant, by a company called Insignia. It was $1.49. I have a spray in the car at the moment, and every time I use it, apparently I moan. So he picked this up and said, for God's sake, stop spritzing all over the place and use this. I got 3 cans of spray paint. Black gloss, white gloss, and black matte. They were $2.99 each, which I think is such a good price. I know a lot of other YouTubers seem to be able to pick this sort of thing up at Poundland. I can't. My Poundland, I have 2 Poundlands nearby. Neither one ever carries the paint. And I saw these and I thought, wow, because I just did a project that my husband now really loves, and I used black paint, and I had to pay, I think it was £7 for a can of about this size. I picked up a new Rama sponge. I love these sponges, you know, when you get them out, they're kind of moist. I absolutely love them. This one is lightly exfoliating. It's slightly firmer, lightly exfoliating. It was $2.79. I think it makes my body washing things go much further, because I squirt it straight on there and it foams up, and I can, you know, from one squirt, I can do pretty much my whole body, and I do feel fresher when I've used a sponge. I don't know why, but I do. I don't think you can go anywhere at the moment without picking up a face mask. This one was $1.99. I thought it was really cute. The one I was wearing on the day, I paid an awful lot more for, and I have to say it was hurting behind my ears. So I got this one. Have I got that the right way around? Hold on. Hold on, hold on. No, that can't be right. Let's try again. Oh, there we go. Oh, now that's not too bad. That's not pulling as hard. So $1.99. I mean, we're all having to wear them, wash them, find them, carry them around with us. Leopard print, why not? I picked up some hidden socks. We're heading into autumn and winter, and that's when you start having to wear closed shoes. And these are £4 for 5 pairs, and you've got 2 pairs of the pink, a pair of grey, a pair of brown, and a pair of a sort of a creamier brown. I think that's really, really good value. You can't see them in trainers and shoes and so on. Made in Turkey, and there's quite, it's a cotton mix, so they're quite, you know, they're quite a decent hidden sock. So I got those, and at the same time, I picked up, again for £4, 3 pairs of yoga socks. I do yoga sometimes. I haven't done it for a long time. I've been really naughty. I was so good for a while and I've been really naughty the last 6 months. Funny enough, quarantine, lockdown, the time when you think I'd need it the most, I was doing it the least. But these are great even if you don't do yoga, ladies. I use these as an alternative to slippers in the winter. I can't wear slippers, too hot, too fuzzy, I have to start taking them off. But you do get cold toes. So I wear these because they've got little elastics, I don't know if you can see, that will hold them on your feet. And then they've got the rubber grips. So you can walk quite safely around your house, do your cleaning, do whatever it is you want to do, without slipping, with warm toes. And as I say, £4 for 3. Since I've been doing this YouTube, I've noticed that a lot of people stage their background, and I've never thought about it. And I do a lot of the filming, close-up filming, in the little room that I've got my makeup table in, and it's just got big white wardrobes behind, and it looks a bit dull. So I saw this for £3, and I thought I could hang that on a wardrobe door, and it could be just in the background, and it's a really nice message. It just says, be happy, smile often, do good, be kind. So my husband thought I was bonkers, to be fair. I know we're not supposed to use these anymore. We're supposed to go over to recyclable. And I do agree, and I do use recyclable for my face. But for nail varnish, I'm sorry, I want to throw them away. I don't want to keep some just for nail varnish. So I got these, and they were £1.49. Once again, for making my backdrop look a little more bougie, I picked these up. Now, to be fair, I would have picked them up anyway. You get 5 little hearts. They're all attached to string on a loop. They are £2.99. They come in various colours. I think they have white and grey as well as this. This is a sort of a pinky taupey colour, and they sort of show little signs of wear. I don't know if it's focusing enough to show you, but I like them. I picked up a rose gold metal tray. This is actually to go inside one of the wardrobes. One of the wardrobes, you open it up and you've got like a chest of drawers and then a surface area. And I wanted to put sort of nail varnishes and things like that. And I thought, why not do something nice rather than just having them loose or just using a cardboard box, which is normally what's there. So I went for this. It was £3.50, which is, I don't know, I don't think it's bad. As I've said, I'm trying to declutter and make my home a little bit, work a little bit better for me. So I picked up 2 of these. They are fridge trays. My husband said, what do we want those for? We've got a fridge. I said, they go in the fridge, babe, and you organise what's in them. Now, they do ones for cans and so on. We don't have cans. But I thought cheeses and meats, it would be a very, very good idea. And these were £2.99 each. So I got 2. I'll give them a whirl on one of the shelves because I think I can get them side by side on the shelf and just see, do they make us notice what's there? Do they make us look at what's there? Does it stop us pushing things to the back? You can but try. As I'm sure I've mentioned several times, I have a lot of birthdays coming up at the moment, and I saw this and couldn't resist it for my eldest grandson. He is dinosaur mad. He's absolutely insane about them. And this, I've never seen anything like it before. It's supposed to be 5+. He'll be turning 4, but I mean with supervision. It was £7.99. It's a great big dinosaur egg. And what they do is they put it into a container, a bucket or something similar, fill it with water, and over 24 to 72 hours, it will hatch a dinosaur that then grows to 40 centimetres. So a 40 centimetre dinosaur, I don't know how big that was, that about the size of the box, I suppose. I mean, it's only a one-time deal. You can only dissolve the egg once, but I just thought he will be, oh, thrilled. The other thing I got him for his birthday is this. It's a giant dino. This one's a Tyrannosaurus Rex. Although I didn't know they were grey and red, but hey-ho. And it was £12.99, 2 for 20. I mean, I'm not going to do 2 for 20. But what I thought was funny about it was, watch this. Let's see if I can do it so you can see. You can make him eat. Now, as far as I'm aware, Tyrannosaurus Rexes don't eat grass. But according to my grandson, they do, and he quite often brings grass back from in the garden, or leaves, or little red berries off trees. We have to be very careful with the berries. He'll bring them back, and he'll actually have a picnic with his dinosaurs, and he enacts them eating. And when I saw that this one actually makes the noises, and I mean, there was no way I could leave it behind. He's going to be one very happy little boy having a fabulous picnic with his Tyrannosaurus Rex. This is for in my spare bedroom. It was £8. I think that's really, really lovely, because what I like to do in the spare bedroom is have some extra throws for the bed, and I roll them up and I put them in, and then, you know, if someone's visiting and they decide they're a little bit too chilly, or in fact what happened this summer was they decided that the bedding on the bed was too warm, they'd rather just have a little throw. It's there and it's on display, and I think it looks lovely. So it's like a soft, again, a chalky pink. I really liked it, and I thought £8 was a good price for that. Now, as I say, hubby came with me. He chose sensible things, you know, Fairy Liquid, he chose, you know, Dentastix, he chose corned beef in a can. But then he suddenly appeared and said, what do you think of these? Now, my husband is not a lover of kitsch. He doesn't like slogans, he doesn't. And he appeared with these. 2 mugs. A pink one for me with an F on, a white one for him with an N on. I can't really get my head around it that he wanted them. They're gold. We don't really do gold, but he fell in love with them. He wanted them. They were £3 each, and to be fair, they are really nice mugs. I mean, that is a big drink you're going to get in there. I think they're more for display than everyday use, I would say, but I have a feeling he's going to want to use them. And I couldn't rain on his parade. It's so rare for him to like something and be like, oh, that's lovely for the house. He just, honestly, I sometimes think, you know, he could live anywhere under any conditions and he just wouldn't care. So he appeared with those. I said, if you love them, babe, we're having them. So they were £3 each, so £6 for a little pairing. And I thought they'd make really nice gifts if you were getting for someone else. You know, you could get their initials, particularly like a little wedding present or a little anniversary gift to somebody. Then he discovered that they also did the coasters. Now they're ceramic, these coasters, with little feet on the bottom, but they're exactly the same. His is white and gold with an N on, mine is pink and gold with an F on. So if I ever wonder what my name is, at least I've got a hint. Hint 1, hint 2. I should remember who I am, shouldn't I? So they were £2 each. So for £8, now being serious a moment, if you know somebody who likes a bit of gold and likes, you know, that sort of thing, I just think, you know, if you know their initials, they also came in other colours. I've got a feeling there was like a navy perhaps, but they didn't have many of the navy left. But there were a few other colours. But if you know someone that likes gold and they've got a wedding anniversary coming up and you want to give them a little gift, if you think about it, it was £8 for 2 mugs, 2 coasters. Pack them up pretty, I mean, Christmas, a little Christmas gift. They're fun. And he was sweet. Now, last but not least is something that's to do with YouTube. You may have noticed when I try to do some of the box unopenings, I'm constantly doing this, reaching for things off the bed, because I don't have any where I haven't yet figured out anywhere where I can sit, have the box on my lap and reach for things. So I saw this, a tray table. It's by a company called Bjorn, or it's called Bjorn. Maybe it's, I mean, oh no, it's manufactured for B&M. So it is a B&M product and they've called it Bjorn. But it's a white, they had other colours, they had like a stone colour and various, but it's a white tray and folding legs so that I can get it out, have it next to me, do the whole, ooh, this is a so-and-so, so-and-so, and put it down, not have to lob it on the bed, and then when I get to the end, go, now let me just gather all the stuff up. And I tend to spend a lot of time doing that because I'm going to get things. So I got that, it was £15. It'll fold away to nothing so that it won't take up room where I don't want a table full time, if you know what I mean. So that was it. That was my huge B&M haul. Anyway, I spent in total £137 and 78 pence. I won't be spending that much every time I go, but I have to say there was still more things that I might have, could have bought and may have to go back and have another look at. And they've started some of their Christmas things, so I will be definitely going back for that. Anyway, that was that. That was me. I am so hot. I've got to say that every video, and you'll have seen my dogs wandering back and forth, huffing and puffing. I've had to stop this video so many times and start again because one of them's climbed on top of me or decided to make off with something. Anyway, I'm off. I hope you're having a good day. Bye.